UFC has obviously become massive over the past 2 decades, and they just got done with a really big deal with ESPN that a lot of people had a problem with, some of the ways that you had to watch things, all of that stuff. Well, as ESPN is spending a bunch of money to get WWE and also NFL stuff like bringing into the fold, it looks like a lot of that money is not going to be spent on renewing their UFC deal because that is going somewhere else. Paramount buys UFC rights in $7.7 billion, 7-year deal in first major move post Skydance merger. That's starting next year, obviously, once the ESPN thing runs out. It is going to be without pay-per-view. So if you are a subscriber or whatever to Paramount Plus, you'll be able to see it. I think that's probably the way it's going to work. The exposure provided by the Paramount and CBS networks under this new structure is a huge win for our athletes and anyone who watches and loves this sport. Have access to all UFC content without a pay-per-view model, which is going to be crazy.
You think that's a good deal?
I mean $7.7 billion seems like a lot of money to me.
I mean, it's probably the most popular sporting event to watch right now.
Well, it's still not nearly as popular as, the NFL or whatever, but there's obviously a lot of interest in UFC.
Well, I mean, as far as like pay-per-views and stuff like that, right? Like that's got to be up there.
I mean, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, that wasn't a pay-per-view, but that was on Netflix.
Yeah.
But obviously big-time boxing matches like that still can draw a lot. But UFC sustained, once a month, big numbered event, stuff like that. But TKO is the ownership group for both WWE and UFC. So in just a couple days, they get the ESPN deal, $1.6 billion for the pay-per-views over 5 years. And UFC $7.7 billion over 7 years.
That's $1 billion plus a year for UFC. That is a lot of. I mean, they obviously know that they're going to make that by buying. Well, maybe spending that much money. Man, freak! So now I got to get Paramount Plus to watch UFC.
I like Paramount Plus.
I do too. I almost said I do too, but I like it in the fact that almost all the shows that come on Paramount people really enjoy. So I might have to pull that trigger. I might have to do it. That's where Mobland is at too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
and to put that in perspective, so ESPN for the past couple of years when they've been doing it, they've paid an average of $500 million per year.
Holy crap! What a difference!
Yeah.
What a difference. Well, good on TKO. Maybe we should buy their stock, huh? Maybe it's going to go up. Who knows?
That's time to buy that probably would have been a couple days ago.
6 months ago.
A couple days ago. Paramount Plus is, I think Paramount Plus is really solid. They've got a good balance of shit for everybody. They got good stuff for kids because of some of those properties. And they've also got a lot of actually good original stuff that comes out on there for adults to watch. So with all the streaming services out there, Paramount Plus is pretty solid, I think.
Oh, good.